overall, nakikita na lahat.
Di abot ang data!
Defeat.
GG bro!
Don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only Doc. Load now.
Only projects, plans, play
Game!
with Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable for only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Easy umulan!
Di mo tayo makakabenta!
Yes!
Don't worry. Be only with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now.
Hindi aabot ang data! Nice!
Don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi na bitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
10 taon ka nagtrabaho sa ibang bansa, pero ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Sineselebrate natin ang inyong retirement, at ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. New beginnings, new independence. Dahil ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Kung ready ka na maging boss, ready ka nang kasama ang Shawarma Shack. Daan-daang franchisees across the country ang tagumpay sa pagiging boss. Through the Shawarma Shack franchising system, step-by-step namin kayong tutulungan. That's why Shawarma Shack is now the biggest shawarma chain in the country. Gusto namin tagumpay ka. Gusto namin, ikaw na ang boss. Masaya ka bonding sa inyong tagumpay.
We started ang family business talaga namin. Talaga sari-sari store ang negosyo namin. So sa sari-sari store namin, same building, meron kaming on the side na dress shop. Yan ang sabi ni Mama. Dress shop, hindi pa to sports. I mean, nagagawa lang kami, nagre-repair lang kami ng mga damit. From there, may pumunta sa kanyang friend or client na nagpagawa ng parang how many pieces of t-shirts. So from there, yung makina niya, kaya naman.
10 taon ka nagtrabaho sa ibang bansa, pero ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Sineselebrate natin ang inyong retirement, at ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. New beginnings, new independence. Dahil ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Kung ready ka na maging boss, ready ka nang kasama ang Shawarma Shack. Daan-daang franchisees across the country ang tagumpay sa pagiging boss. Through the Shawarma Shack franchising system, step-by-step namin kayong tutulungan. That's why Shawarma Shack is now the biggest shawarma chain in the country. Gusto namin tagumpay ka. Gusto namin, ikaw na ang boss. Masaya ka bonding sa inyong tagumpay.
abutan dito!
Defeat.
GG, bro!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Only projects, plans, play
Game!
with Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable for only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Easy umulan.
Di mo tayo makakabenta!
Yes!
Don't worry! Be unleashed with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
Welcome back mga kaliga to the continuing coverage of the Pinoyliga Nextman Cup as it is the play-in series here at the ENDERUN College Titan Gym in the city of Taguig. One team will move on and one team will go home. So let's not wait any further and find out. Good morning everybody. I am Justin Alfonso. I'll be guiding you in today's matchup as it is an early Thursday morning. Both of these teams are ready to go even though it's about 9:30 a.m. The University of Makati Herons and the EMILIO Aguinaldo College Generals are here getting ready to go up against each other. So if you're wondering how did we end up here, how are we here at the play-in series with both of these squads, we'll find out with the playing standings. These teams are the bottom 4 teams of their respective groups. As you can see here in Group A, the NEU Hunters and the JRU Heavy Bombers will move on and will have a bye this week. But in the play-in round, it's the EAC Generals, the Umak Herons, and the LPU Pirates. And first off, it's going to be EAC going up against Umak. And in Group B, you can see CSB Blazers and the St. Clair Saints will be moving on. And the other teams will be in the play-in series this week. This isn't the first time both of these teams have matched up against one another, EAC and the University of Makati Herons, as we take a look at the play-in schedule for today. Starting off at 9:30 a.m., maagang maaga, the University of Makati Herons going up against the EAC Generals, and at 11:30, it's the home team ENDERUN Titans and the Old Fu Phoenix. So we have a doubleheader Thursday morning for all of you watching today, but we're gonna start off at 9:30 here. It's the Umak Herons against EAC. This isn't the first time they've matched up, like I said, as we see Yano Laksarum on screen there, as we will see the match at hand between both of these teams. In their previous game, we talked about how both of these teams play very, very similar, and that matchup did prove that, as the red shirts and the white shirts will once again face off. The fast-paced action and the pressure defense full court all game long. Both of these teams bring that. as we take a look at the previous matchup between both of these teams where they faced each other as their final games in elimination. And let's take a look at the University of Makati Herons stats. They lost by 18 points against EAC, scoring 81 points. They had 27 rebounds, minus 17 of EAC. 19 assists, they had a +2 in that category. And in the steals category, they were -9, so they turned the ball over a whole lot. But one thing that went well for them was the free throw situation. Let's see if the Umak Herons can be more aggressive this game and try to go to the line more often. Now let's take a look at the players to watch for the University of Makati Herons. We all know Axel Rosales is the man to watch for the squad. 31 points, 4 assists, 8 3-pointers made in that game. I mean, this man can go off when he feels it. And he feels like every shot he shoots will go in. As we take a look at Aki Balinya as well, one of the main contributors for the Herons. Now let's take a look at the other side of the spectrum. It's the EAC Generals. This team always in their play style of fast pace and full court pressure. As you can see here, 99 points, a point away from 100. 44 rebounds, +17 in that category. 4 blocks, +3 from that category. And also steals, like we said, 15 steals that game. That's a +9. They were able to play really good defense. And when you shoot almost 50% from the field, things are going your way. Now let's take a look at the player to watch for the EAC Generals. We all know the Raymundo brothers for being that two-headed monster for any team they play for, but one of the Raymundo brothers, MJ Raymundo, tallied a double-double, 27 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals. Not just a double-double, that's an all-around game coming from MJ Raymundo. Maybe we could call him Michael Jordan Raymundo at this point, but MJ Raymundo, he will be expected to perform well here in their play-in match. Both of these teams, I'm sure they're ready to go and locked and loaded for this early morning matchup. So let's not wait any further and turn it over to our venue announcer for the starting 5.
Kaliga, we're happy to see you again here at ENDERUN Gym, Taguig City, for the Pinoyliga Nextman Cup Season 4, presented by the Shawarma Shack. Welcome to first of our Thursday doubleheader. It's Umak versus EAC, live on our official YouTube channel, Pinoyliga Cup and PusoP.com. Time to meet the starters first. For the University of Makati Herons. Starting at guard, number 6, Yanu Laksarum. At forward, number 10, Sean Tesokan. Other guard, number 12, Von Roldan. Also at forward, number 29, Aki Valinya. And at center, number 4, Joshua Baruelo. They are led by Noy Pido. Now the starting 5s for the EMILIO Aguinaldo College Generals. At guard number 11, Harvey Raymundo. At forward number 16, Jinriel Banikid. Other guard number 31, MJ Raymundo. And also at forward number 32, Edmund Mundas. And at center number 42, Gray Silly. EAC General's head coach is Gerson Cabiltes. Game officials are Rigor Buaron, John Lasigues, and Michael Casquejo, with Commissioner Salvador Cortez Jr. Pinoyliga is a proud member of SBP, Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas.
And the starting 5 for both squads is Harvey Raymundo for EAC, MJ Raymundo, Shannon Sealy, Jinil Bankid, Edmund Mundas. And for the University of Makati Herons, it's Yano Laksarum, Von Roldan, Joshua Baruela, Aki Valinia, and Sean Tesoka. This is the Pinoyliga Nextman Cup presented by the Shawarma Shack. I'm Justin Alfonso, and I will be with you throughout this whole double game Thursday as both of these teams fighting for their lives here in the Pinoyliga Nextman Cup. Who will move on and who will go home? That's the theme for today. Like we mentioned in pregame, 99-81, the last matchup between EAC and the Umak Herons, and EAC coming out victorious. One thing that Umak can probably still keep going to is none other than Axel Rosales. Axel Rosales usually comes off the bench for Umak, and one person that we also don't see for Umak is John Nelo Santos, who has been a main contributor for this squad throughout the elimination round. And when we take it over to the EAC General side, you know, they had a really good game against the Umak Herons, winning by 17 like we mentioned. And one person that they could keep going to is MJ Raimundo, being able to tally 27 points and 12 rebounds. He's a guy that can affect the game offensively, defensively, and just with his energy. So let's find out what these guys will do on a 9:30 a.m. on a Thursday. As the ball is up and the ball is good, and let's play some basketball. Umak with the first possession of this play-in game. Tesokan, binigay kay Valinia. Valinia, naghahanap ng kakampi, binigay kay Baruelo. Baruelo thinks about it, he gives it up. Roldan gives it back to Baruelo. They kick it out, but a steal by Harvey Raimundo, and the first two of this Thursday morning game will belong to Harvey Raimundo. That's one thing that Umak can try to do better, is take care of that basketball. As in their previous game, EAC tallied a double-digit steal stat, and the Umak Herons were down 9. It was a -9 difference in the steal category between EAC and Umak in their previous game, as Seeley will make his way to the free throw line. Seeley, one of the main contributors as well for the squad, one of the more reliable big men for the Generals. You would expect to see him in Team A in the upcoming NCAA season, the way he's been playing. As this whole EAC squad that they have fielded shows a lot of promise, especially in the Raimundo brothers. They have been one of those guys, or the brothers at least, have been really, really consistent this whole elimination round. As a three-pointer is up, and it is short. And here comes the Generals. They're running, they're gunning. Like if it's 9 p.m., but Seeley there misses a layup like it's 9 a.m. And here comes Tesokan. Binigay kay Valinia. Valinia, DHO to Laksarum. Laksarum thinks about it. Pocket pass down low. He gets it back. A three-pointer is launched. It is good. Yano Laksarum starting off strong for the Herons, giving themselves a 3-2 lead. And Harvey Raimundo with the basketball. They're going the other way. They get it down to Seeley. Seeley throws it up. No good. Laksarum with the rebound. Laksarum in attack mode, then slows it down, gives it to Roldan. Roldan is in attack mode. Left hand layup, no good. And the rebound will go to the Generals. Here comes MJ Raimundo. Raimundo behind the back, goes inside, tries to throw a wild shot up, but he gets his own rebound. Raimundo kicks it out to his brother Harvey. Harvey launches, no good. And the ball will go to Tesokan. EAC, always aggressive, no matter what game they're playing. Just like this guy, Aki Valinia, goes all the way to the rim, but he will draw the foul. As you hear the coaches telling Harvey Raimundo to be on the help side. And that's one of the more fundamental things coaches teach to young basketball players. There's this concept called ball man. You should be able to see the ball, and you should be able to see the man, and you should be in between that. You should be in between the ball and the man. You should be able to see both. And I'm sure that's what the coaches are trying to preach to Harvey Raimundo. And there's this other concept too, help the helper. If you see your teammate help, you gotta help the helper. And you gotta help him if he gets beat. You gotta cover for his side when he goes help. As Harvey Raimundo now will come back to the other side of the court. It's Seeley with the basketball, looking for a teammate. 11 seconds left to shoot. Ooh, turnaround jumper looks pretty for Baniket. As the Umak Herons will go the other way. Roldan. Now it's with Laksarum. Laksarum in trouble, looking for a teammate. Finds Baruelo. Baruelo taking his time. Baruelo in the post. What a strong move, but he will not finish. And here comes EAC. Baniket, siya may hawak ng bola. Baniket on the right side of the court. Swings it to MJ. Ooh, nice high-low play, but that will not be executed to perfection. Here comes Laksarum. Hesitates, goes all the way, kicks out, but he will turn it over. And here comes Harvey. Harvey stops, looks for a teammate, finds his brother MJ. MJ pull up mid-range. Jay Butter. You could count that in every time he shoots that shot. One of the more lost arts in basketball is that mid-range pull-up, and MJ Raimundo seems to have it, as Roldan will take it all the way to the rim as he looks at MJ Raimundo staring him down after that move. Baniket, he will draw the foul. 6-5, EAC up by 1. A very different story for the University of Makati Herons, as in their previous game against the Generals, they were down big early in the first quarter. So this is a promising sign for the Herons, as they're off to a way better start here in this first. Harvey crosses over, he loses it, but MJ will recover. Same spot, not the same result. And the Herons will push the basketball. Roldan gives it to Aki Valinia. They launch a three, short. And MJ Raimundo will get the rebound. Is he on pace for another double-double performance? As Harvey will slow it down. Harvey looking for a teammate. 12 seconds left to shoot. Baniket launches a three and he hits. Off to a really good start here is Baniket, as he gives his team a 4-point lead. Laksarum kicks out. Baruelo drives and he will get the and one opportunity. And just like that, the Herons have a chance to answer that 3-point play. As we have Monte Castro coming in for the Herons, and Kyle Buen will come in for Edmund Mundas for the EAC Generals. 9-7, the EAC Generals up by 2, almost halfway through the first quarter. And once again, the EAC coach is talking about help side, something they will probably preach throughout the whole game if EAC does not adjust, as Harvey Raimundo manning the point guard position. Raimundo goes all the way to the rim, but that's too strong. And the ball will be retrieved by Laksaru. Monte Castro will leak out and he will count it in for 2 points. 9-9, it is a tie game. But again, another launch three, it is good. What a strong start for Jinril Baniket, as he gives his team another 3-point lead. Tesokan, binigay kay Valinia. Valinia in the post all the way to the rim. But he will be walking to the charity stripe to shoot 2. As Clint Bonus will come in for Harvey Raimundo. Clint Bonus, the main backup point guard for this squad. He's one of those guards that can really turn on the Jets and even stop on a dime. And the man on the free throw line, Aki Valinia, is one of the more reliable players for the University of Makati Herons. He has a good post game. He has a good penetration game. He can attack the rim at will. He can also be a mismatch nightmares for 2 guards, as he can play pretty much the 2, 3, and 4. And he has a pretty strong body. So if you put him in the post against a smaller guard, he can take advantage of that. As Clint Bonus will go in the game and shoot a 3 right away. And that's going to be a foul on Aki Valinia. That's what you like to see from a point guard, is to be aggressive right away. But then some would say, if you come in right in the game, you got to get warm a little bit before you pull up for a three-pointer. As EAC will inbound at the baseline. They're up by 1. MJ Raimundo, he fires no good. Luna will go up, no foul called, and here comes Laksarum. Laksarum hesitates, goes baseline, pump fakes, in trouble, finds Valinia. Valinia squaring up, Valinia crosses over, he spins middle. Oh, what a nice move, but the pass is too much. And the ball will go the other way as Lanceta will come in the game for EAC for MJ Raimundo. So as Kelly Coronel, he will come into the basketball game for Baniked. And the man of the hour, Axel Rosales, will come in for the University of Makati Herons. So as Kasan, as the first quarter is more than halfway done. Bonus, binigay kay Coronel. Now it's with Lanceta. Buen, looking for a teammate. Coronel goes in, he spins, he shoots, and it is good. Kelly Coronel with a smooth-looking turnaround jumper gives EAC a 3-point lead. Rosales binigay kay Laksarum. Let's see here if the University of Makati can get into more sets, because that was their main problem in their previous game, as Laksarum will create for the Herons. Kasan will be the receiver of that beautiful dump down pass. Coronel for EAC goes middle. They shoot a short jumper, no good. And here comes Montecastro. Montecastro gives to Laksarum. Laksarum shoots a 3, no good. Ball is tipped, ball is loose. It will go to EAC. One of the problems of the University of Makati Herons in their previous game against EAC was offensively they did not have a lot of continuity, especially with their sets. So let's see if that would be the game plan here today, to try and get better and more efficient looks, as EAC will turn that ball over. And one thing they also had trouble in their previous game against EAC is this right here, what you see on the screen, a full court man-to-man press. Usually when the inbounder gets it, it's a quick double, but looks like right now EAC will stick to a man-to-man full court defense. Laksarum gives it to Kasan. Kasan, binigay kay Montecastro. Montecastro steps back, gives it to Rosales. Rosales squaring up. Rosales pulls up for a 3. Butter! Axel Rosales does not need a microwave to heat anything up, as he starts this game with a 3. Kyle Buen, he spins off the glass too strong, and Rosales will get the rebound. Rosales slows it down, gives it to Montecastro. Montecastro drives baseline, gives it down to Kasan. Kasan finds Rosales. Rosales in trouble. He steps back for a mid-range J. That's good. A quick 5-0 run here just by Axel Rosales. And EAC needs to be careful. Umak up by 4. You don't want to give Umak the confidence to think that they can blow you out, because they will do it. Coronel in trouble. Coronel hesitates. 5 seconds left to shoot, and that's a foul on Montecastro, and that's what you don't want to do. When the shot clock is winding down and your opponent is against the wall, you don't foul and you don't give them another extra 14 seconds. But Montecastro knows that, apologizes to his coaching staff, and it's back to work. Coronel inbounding at the baseline. Gives it to Lanceta. Lanceta shoots a mid-range J. Yes, sir. Something about EAC and their guards always with the mid-range Js, as we have a double foul being called here by our officials. That's between Kyle Buen and Jimena. Jimena being one of the more bigger guys here for the Herons. As here comes the full court pressure of EAC, and it's successful. And that's a foul. Umak needs to start adjusting to the EAC full court pressure defense. In their previous game, they already saw this, and that's what caused them to fall in that game. And here in the first quarter, where they finally build a 4-point lead, they fall to it again. So maybe that's something the point guards of the Herons need to start recognizing, is that they gotta lead their team into breaking this press, as Kelly Coronel will miss the first free throw. One thing they also gotta recognize is what kind of full court pressure defense EAC is doing. If it's a man-to-man, you just clear everybody out and you have your point guard bring it up. If it's a quick double in the inbound, you can't go to the sidelines. And there's a turnover there by Laksarum. And here comes Coronel. Can he tie the ball game up? Yes, sir! Kisses it off high off the glass and good. 18 all. EAC will always never run out of fight in them. As we see here, a full court man-to-man defense being shown by EAC. Laksarum binigay kay Kasan. Kasan binigay kay Rosales. Rosales, 12 seconds left to shoot. Rosales drives baseline. Oh my goodness, what a move! Axel Rosales breaking ankles at 9:45 a.m. 7 points now for Rosales. Bonus. Binigay kay Buen. Buen lobs to his teammate, and beautiful defense by Jimena. Jimena trying to get another stop, and they do. Here comes Montecastro. Montecastro drives all the way, draws the foul, and he will go to the free throw line. The University of Makati Herons looking a lot better here as we take a look at the Shawarma Shack. Shacking play of the game, Axel Rosales. Let me get your ankles real quick, young man. As he hits that mid-range J. What a highlight for Axel Rosales. Early 7 points there for Axel Rosales as Montecastro will shoot free throws. He hits the first one. 21-18. Like we said in the previous game, the Umak Herons shot 10 out of 11 from the free throw stripe in their last game against EAC. 90%. So you can expect the Umak to try and take that into their advantage, as 3-second difference from shot clock and game clock. Will EAC get the last shot? Bonus, siya may hawak ng bola. Horns formation shown here by the Generals. Bonus tries to go down low to Buen, but they turn it over. Rosales, 7 seconds left to shoot. Rosales gives it to Montecastro. No good. Rebound will go to EAC, and that will be it for the first 10 minutes. The University of Makati Herons 22, the EMILIO Aguinaldo College Generals 18, a 4-point lead for the Umak Herons, looking to bid their way and move on as we take a look at that Yano Laksarum 3 and a beautiful turnaround jumper, as we'll be back for the rest of this ball game.
Di abot ang data!
Defeat.
GG Brown!
Don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now.
Only projects, plans, play
Game!
with Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable for only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
The University of Makati Herons looking like they're writing a new script, as they fell hard to the EAC Generals in their last game of eliminations. And EAC Generals off to an unusual slow start. And let's see here if in the second quarter they can write a new script of their own. As a quick deflection there by the Herons, but the EAC Generals will retain the possession. Raimundo inbounding the basketball, finds Edmund Mundas. Mundas binigay kay Buen. Buen, mid-range, J. Strong. Montecastro, he's running, he's pushing, but Clint Bonus will get the steal, but he will give it right back to the Herons. And that's something a young point guard could try and learn. is when you get a steal and you have numbers, sometimes it's not the best to always try to pitch it ahead. Maybe you could just slow it down and set something up because the pass might be too risky. As in that situation, he rushed things a little bit. As quick whistles here to start the second quarter. As Texon will come in for Kyle Buen. Inbounding at the sideline is Roldan. Binigay kay Rosales. Rosales launches a three short. I got too excited there that Axel Rosales was going to shoot that shot. As Harvey Raimundo will go all the way. He will miss. And that will be out of bounds on Harvey Raimundo. Sometimes court awareness could be really, really hard to do, especially when you're in the midst of a very intense situation. As they will inbound the basketball to Axel Rosales. Now it's with Roldan. 22-18, still the same score as the first quarter. Montecastro launches. No good. Rosales with the rebound. Rosales will go up. 9 points already for Axel Rosales in this ball game. On pace for another 30-point performance. Bonus gives it to Mundas. High-low. Beautiful execution, but could not finish for the Generals there. Montecastro nagmamadali. Binigay kay Kasan. Back to Rosales. Rosales launches. Too strong. MJ Raimundo with the rebound. Raimundo going the other way. They're looking to Clint Bonus. They get it. Bonus posting up Montecastro, and Clint Bonus will miss, but he will clean up. As that will be a warning on Montecastro for faking a foul. 24-20. Umak up by 4. Roldan. Binigay kay Kasan. Kasan mid-range pull-up. Strong. Jimena with the rebound. Jimena will go up, but he will be blocked by the board. And here comes the speedy Bonus. Oh, nice low pickup. And a beautiful finish from Clint Bonus. 2-point lead for the Herons here. Coach Bidot telling his squad, let's slow it down. We're up 2. We don't need to rush. Rosales with the basketball. Waiting for a teammate. Rosales gives it to Jimena on the opposite side. 5 seconds left to shoot. Montecastro will draw the foul. That's something a lot of these guards, young guards, may I say, have been doing throughout the Pinoyliga Nextman Cup, is when they feel the defender's arm on their hip, they use their offhand to swipe up to show that the referees that there's a hand check going on. And that's just how much the game has evolved, as the offensive player can now initiate the contact and have the referees call a foul. And a turnover by Axel Rosales, and MJ Raimundo will tie the basketball game up. 3 minutes have gone by here in the second quarter. 24-24. Jimena in the post. Jimena loses it. Gives it to Rosales. Rosales in trouble in the corner. Gives it back to Jimena. Jimena will lose it. MJ binigay kay Harvey. Harvey right hand scoop. It is good. The Raimundo brothers leading the pack to regain the lead for the Generals, and the Herons, for some reason, always having trouble with the EAC Nagy defense. As we take a look at the Buffalo's Wings and Things defensive play of the game, brought to you by MJ Raimundo.
Di abutan dito! GG bro!
Don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now.
EAC and the Umak Herons going back and forth like a seesaw matchup. But the Umak Herons off to a strong start in the second quarter. Now, once again, having trouble to the pressure defense of EAC. One of the things I would say as a basketball player when you are getting pressured so much, especially in the backcourt when you're in your set, is that you don't pick up your dribble. Because if you pick up your dribble, that puts you in a bad spot. And Umak Heron players have been doing that every time they get pressured, and they don't have any more options but to look for an emergency pass. So one thing the Herons can try to adjust to here is making sure that they keep their dribble alive. As once again, Rosales will lose it, but Montecastro will launch a three in and out. And here comes the general. Bonus will try to speed it up, but he will go to a teammate. Tesokan, pump fake, and will draw the foul. EAC. Now we're starting to see the gameplay that we are accustomed to from the Generals, is that naggy pressure defense and very, very aggressive on the offensive end. And when I say aggressive, it's usually through their system. They push the pace. If nothing's there, they go to their plays. And then when they go to their plays, they're usually very aggressive as well. As Umak will inbound the basketball. They're down 4, but they were just up 4 to begin this quarter. And once again, they had trouble inbounding the basketball. Roldan with the basketball, looking for a teammate, and another steal from EAC, and Harvey de Mundo will convert. Umak can't seem to figure out the pressure defense of EAC. Rosales launches, Rosales hits. 12 points now for Axel Rosales as he brings back the lead of EAC to single possession. Harvey spins middle, looking for a teammate, finds Clint Bonus. Bonus pulls up for a mid-range J, short. And Umak will regain control of the possession. Rosales launches, hits! Axel Rosales continues his fiery shooting. 15 points and a tie ball game now for Umak. Raimundo. And that will be an offensive foul. Axel Rosales single-handedly keeping his team in this game. 15 points in the first half for Axel Rosales. Maybe he's inspired by Bam Adebayo last night, scoring 83 points, breaking the record of Kobe Bryant. May he rest in peace. Oh my gosh, MJ de Mundo with the steal. For some reason, EAC has the number of the Herons when it comes to the defensive end. Laksarum, he will beat the defense of his own, but he will lose control. That also has been troublesome for the Herons, is having a very steady point guard. Usually their point guards are really good shooters, really good scorers, and can create for themselves on the offensive end. But they don't have that pure point guard that can bring down the basketball, lead their teammates, especially in the press of EAC. As the ball will be tipped away, and a timeout has been called by the EMILIO Aguinaldo College Generals. 32, the red shirts. 30, the white shirts. Who will move on? Who will go home? We'll find out more here at the Pinoyliga Nextman Cup.
Di abot ang data!
Defeat.
GG, bro!
Don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now.
Only projects, plans, play
Game!
with Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable for only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Welcome back, mga kaliga, to the continuing coverage of the Pinoyliga Nextman Cup presented by the Shawarma Shack. I'm Justin Alfonso. I will be with you throughout our Thursday doubleheader. It's just me with all of you, and nothing like a nice Thursday morning for some basketball action, as EAC will come out that timeout with a beautiful inbound play, and Edmund Mundas will be the receiver of the 2 points. Laksarum, he trips, looks for a player, but he will turn it over. Bonus with the basketball. As we can see here, 3 team fouls for EAC, 1 for Umak. Raimundo will try to pass it, but he will hit the rim, but Edmund Mundas will be there. Ooh, MJ Raimundo with his signature mid-range J, no good, and Baruelo will not control the basketball, and it will go back to EAC. The University of Makati Herons, they have all the talent to be able to compete with any team here at the Nextman Cup. They had a very strong start. They even gave the JRU Heavy Bombers a really, really good game where they only lost by 1 point, 72-71 early in the eliminations. And for some reason, the last few games, the Herons seem to have fallen off that momentum as Mundas will clean up and get his own rebound, and he will convert for 2. It's now a 6-point lead for the Emilio Aguinaldo College Generals. 36-30, 3 minutes and 21 seconds left to go. Kasan with the basketball for the white shirts. Gives it to Rosales. 15 points so far for number 22. Monte Castro hesitates, goes in, finds Kasan. Kasan will hit the nice little short teardrop. 4-point lead now for the Generals. Raimundo with the basketball uses a screen of Buen. Buen will receive the pocket pass. Buen loses control, but he will regain it. He finds Mundas, but that's a traveling violation. Great defense there coming from Aki Valinia. As soon as he saw Edmund Mundas receive the ball, it looked like Mundas already projected what he was going to do. He was going to sweep to the right side of the court. And Valinia was able to read that like a book, and he cut off the angle, which caused that traveling violation. Santos in the game for the first time for the Herons. Santos finds Kasan. Now it's with Rosales. Launches a deep one. No good. Ball is loose, ball is tapped, and EAC with the possession. Here comes Harvey Raimundo. Ooh, what a beautiful misdirection, low pickup, but he will miss. And I mean, that move is such a great move to get the defenders off balance. How you teach that, I will try to here in our coverage. If you're going to the left side of the court, you push the ball from the left hand, you push it across your body to the right, and once you get it to the right side, you take that pound dribble and you go under the defender's arm, and then you go from low to high, and then you go with a scoop layup without traveling. And Santos will be out of control, gets it to Rosales. Rosales, he drives. Rosales goes all the way, denied by Harvey Raimundo. Here comes Buen. Gives it to Baniked. Baniked all the way to the rim, no good. Buen with the rebound. Buen kicks out to Harvey. Harvey mid-range stab, no good. And rebound will go to the Herons. Roldan tries to go ahead, and like we said earlier, you don't have to rush things when it's not there, as the Herons cannot afford a lot of that here in this game, as EAC just continues to pound on the offensive end, as Jeffrey Namoro will come into the basketball game for the EAC Generals. Namoro now with the basketball, gives it to Buen. Buen finds Baniked down low. Baniked will fade away off the glass. It is good. A beautiful looking jumper from Baniked. 38-32. A minute and 25 left to go here in the first half. Kasan, siya may hawak ng bola against Sealy. DHO to Rosales. Rosales has been quiet in the second part of the second quarter. Santos still with the basketball, swings it to Roldan. Roldan pump fakes, Roldan stops, Roldan shoots a shot, no good. Santos will regain the basketball, 14 on the shot clock. Santos gives it to Kasan. Kasan, same shot, no, not the same result. And the basketball will go to EAC. Great defense coming from the Generals, and a timeout has been called by EAC. Less than a minute left to go here in the first half. 38 to red shirts, 32 to white shirts. Who will go home? Who will move on in our play-in series here at the Pinoyliga Nextman Cup, presented by the Shawarma Shack? makakabenta!
Yes! Don't worry! Be unleashed with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
Who's going to have a date with destiny? And who's going to go back to the regular practice schedule with no more games here at the Pinoyliga Nextman Cup? As Jeffrey Namoro will have the basketball, but he will turn it right over back to the Herons. A foul has been called here by our officials. 38-32 as a foul has been called on Kyle Buen. Kyle Buen, also one of the reliable big men for this lineup for the Generals. Gets steady minutes throughout the eliminations, and now here at the play-in, getting some good minutes as well. As Roldan inbounding at the sideline, finds Axel Rosales. Rosales with the basketball. Oh my goodness, what a wild shot from Rosales. As Coach Bido a little bit livid with that shot selection, as Roldan will get the steal. He will go up strong, and that's the kind of aggressiveness you would want. Actually, Coach Bido is not livid at Axel Rosales' shot selection. He's livid at the no call. I'm sure our officials saw something that the University of Makati Herons did not see from the sideline. As Roldan will convert first of two. Like we said, the University of Makati Herons, they're a particularly good free throw shooting team. Too bad that the EAC Generals got into the penalty late in the second quarter, as there's only 30 seconds left to go. As they will inbound the basketball, the Generals. Namoro gives it to Banikid. Back to Namoro. About a 6-second difference between game clock and shot clock as Banikid launches a three, he hits. Jinril Banikid has had a phenomenal game here. 10 seconds left to shoot. Aki Balinya in trouble. Balinya will draw the foul and he will go to the free throw line. As Jeffrey Namoro will be the receiver of the assist stat as he finds Banikid in the corner for that shot at the corner. Aki Balinya will shoot the first, he will hit. And the University of Makati Herons continues their fine performance at the free throw line. As we see Jeffrey Namoro on screen, I'm sure if he makes it to Team A in the NCAA, he's going to be a heartthrob for sure. As artistahin si Jeffrey Namoro, as the Generals will have the last possession in this second quarter. Oh my goodness. Harvey De Mundo will go all the way to the rim, but he will lose it. The Herons will have the last possession in this quarter. Roldan inbounding. Ooh, football pass to Santos. Santos pulls up mid-range, J short. A perfect opportunity to end this first half strong for the Herons, but they won't succeed in that, as the EAC Generals on pace to move on in the Pinoyliga Nextman Cup presented by the Shawarma Shack. The Generals 41, the Herons 36. A 5-point lead as we take a look at that beautiful low pickup move from Clint Bonus. And the man of the hour, Axel Rosales, with that three-point shot. And Kasan with a nice teardrop. And Jinril Banikid, the man for the Generals, as we will be back with the second half. Hindi mo tayo makakabenta!
Yes! Don't worry! Be unleashed with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
Di abutan dito!
Defeat.
GG bro!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Only projects, plans, play
Game!
with Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable for only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Hindi aabot ang data! Nice!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi na bitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
10 taon ka nagtrabaho sa ibang bansa, pero ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Sineselebrate natin ang inyong retirement, at ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. New beginnings, new independence. Dahil ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Kung ready ka na maging boss, ready ka nang kasama ang Shawarma Shack. Daan-daang franchisees across the country ang tagumpay sa pagiging boss. Through the Shawarma Shack franchising system, step-by-step namin kayong tutulungan. That's why Shawarma Shack is now the biggest shawarma chain in the country. Gusto namin tagumpay ka. Gusto namin, ikaw na ang boss. Masaya ka bonding sa inyong tagumpay.
We started ang family business talaga namin. Talaga sari-sari store ang negosyo namin. So sa sari-sari store namin, same building, meron kaming on the side na dress shop. Yan ang sabi ni Mama. Dress shop, hindi pa to sports. I mean, nagagawa lang kami, nagre-repair lang kami ng mga damit. From there, may pumunta sa kanyang friend or client na nagpagawa ng parang how many pieces of t-shirts. So from there, yung makina niya, kaya naman gawin yung shirt, doon na nag-start yung paggawa niya ng uniforms. Kung paano yung sinimulan ni Mama, siguro yun pa rin naman yung nararamdaman namin. Pero in a different perspective na. Talagang pag nanood ngayon tayo ng TV, when we watch yung different sports, kunyari nanood tayo ng basketball, makikita natin yung PBA. Pag nanood tayo ng volleyball, makikita natin yung LGR. Iba na yung pakiramdam na yung brand is overall, nakikita na lahat.
Yes!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
Di abutan dito!
Defeat.
GG bro!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Only projects, plans, play
Game!
with Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable for only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Hindi aabot ang data! Nice!
Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
10 taon ka nagtrabaho sa ibang bansa, pero ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Sineselebrate natin ang inyong retirement, at ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. New beginnings, new independence. Dahil ngayon,
Welcome back, everybody, to the Pinoyliga Nextman Cup presented by the Shawarma Shack as we take a look at the halftime stats. Two different tales of this matchup. The EAC Generals are the ones up here, 41-36. Free throws usually on the University of Makati side, 8 out of 11, 2 for 6 for the Generals. And the field goal tally, 8 out of 17 for the Herons, 15 out of 35 for the Generals. Steals and assists, the Generals are up. And our top scorers for the red shirts, it's Baniked 13, Raimundo 6, Mundas with 6. And for the Herons, of course, it's Axel Rosales with 15, Kasan with those 2 teardrops, giving him 4, and Monte Castro also with 4. As we take a look at the Generals, at their huddle, they're currently up by 5 points here, looking to stamp their way and move on from this play-in series with a dub and get closer to that trophy playoff matchup. And para naman dito for the University of Makati, Herons trying to come back into this game. They're in a better position in the comparing to their last matchup against the Generals, where they were blown out by 27 points. But now they're only down by 5. And the people, the players that should give them a better spot and a better fight are all on the floor right now. That's the 3-headed guard rotation of the Herons. That is Axel Rosales, Monte Castro, and Yano Laksarum. Also a guy that they could look for is Aki Valinia. Aki Valinia also had a good performance in their elimination rounds, as we will start the second half between the University of Makati Herons and the EMILIO Aguinaldo College Generals. Monte Castro, siya may hawak ng bola. Ginamit ang screen. Monte Castro pulls up for a 3. No good. And a foul early in this matchup, in the second half matchup, will be called on Aki Valinia. Not even 20 seconds into this second half. Right now on the floor for the Herons, is Rosales, Laksarum, Monte Castro, Valinia, and Baruelo. And for the Generals, starting the second half is Maniqued Raimundo brothers, Campana, and Kyle Buena. So we got both of these teams starting off with a pretty strong 5, as Rosales will have the basketball. Finds Baruelo. Baruelo 3 short. Valinia with the rebound. Valinia finds Laksarum, and that's for 2. Umak needs to do a lot more of that, where they share the ball, try to get the best shot opportunity they can on the offensive end. Buen with the basketball. Buen down low. Makes his move. Right hand scoop. No good. And Baruelo with the strong rebound. Monte Castro gives it to Baruelo. Now it's with Valinia. Valinia, mid-post. Valinia spins opposite. Pump fake, steps through. Could not finish. Aki Valinia, like we said earlier in this broadcast, is one of those big guards that can play the 2, 3, and even the 4 sometimes, can play that forward position. And he has a pretty strong body to match up with a lot of the bigger guards and a lot of the bigger forwards in this tournament. Aki Valina will miss, surprisingly, that free throw. Usually this squad is pretty reliable at the charity stripe, but he will miss that first one. Shoots the second, redeems himself. 2-point lead for the Generals as you hear the AAC Generals bench. We heard a meow over there as Valina shot that free throw. You just love to see the energy of these young players when they play basketball. Not only do they bring the energy on the court, they bring it on the sidelines as well, as MJ Raimundo will miss that three and Kyle Buen will be called for an over-the-back foul. 41-39, 8 minutes and 28 seconds left to go here in the third quarter as Edmund Mundas will enter the game for Kyle Buen. Rosales against the full court pressure once again by the Generals as Mundas will go up and he will finish. Actually, that's Jinril Banikid. 43-39, EAC up. And that's a foul on the Generals. Just like that, EAC goes back to their full court press and right away causes a turnover, and they were able to convert off that turnover. The Herons need to start learning their lesson when they see the full court press of EAC as Yano Laksarum will go all the way to the rim and finish. Now it's Herons with a full court pressure. Jinril Banikid, binigay kay Campana. Now it's with Harvey. Harvey kicks out to his brother MJ. MJ drives baseline, kicks out to Campana. Campana pump fakes. Campana kicks out. Harvey, three. Butter! Beautiful ball movement, player movement coming from the Generals, and that's what we talk about. If they don't have something fast, they go to their system, and their system always works. Valina with the basketball. Valina kicks out to Rosales. Rosales mid-range pull-up off the glass, no good. Baruelo will clean up, and Baruelo will add two for Umak. Single possession lead for the Generals. Can MJ Raimundo change that? No, he won't. Aki Valina with the rebound. Valina in attack mode, and he will slow it back down. Valina doubled in the corner, looking for a teammate. Gets it off Campana, and Makati will retain the possession. And right there, that's something the Herons need to make sure they know. But let's take a look at the Smart Sports play of the game. Campana to kicking out to Harvey Raimundo, and Raimundo will hit that shot. But going back to that point, the University of Makati Herons needs to be aware that if you go in the corner against the Generals, they're going to come and double you as they get the steal. Bonus goes all the way to the rim. Clint Bonus will convert for two, and EAC will almost get the steal as Clint Bonus, the smallest man on the court, will take on the biggest man on the court, and he will convert for two. Clint Bonus making his way to the rim. Yanu with the basketball, gives it to Baruelo. Now it's with Rosales. Rosales spins opposite. Rosales all the way to the rim. What a move from Axel Rosales, but he fails to convert. But he will go to the free throw line. Axel Rosales showing us the bag. Not only can he shoot the light out from the three, but he goes all the way to the rim and gets the foul. As Axel Rosales will hit that free throw. Raimundo gives it to Bonus. Bonus swings it to MJ. MJ pulls up for a mid-range J. No good. Bodies fly, no whistle. Here comes Yano Laksarum. Laksarum goes down low to Baruelo. Baruelo powering his way through, finds Aki Valina. Valina will lose control of the basketball. He will try to regain it, but now it's on the floor. And Harvey leaks out. Nice slow step to get the defender to go by, and he converts. 50-45. Valina will draw the foul, but no, that's a traveling violation. Wow. Quick change of events here, as EAC with the basketball. Raimundo. Binigay kay the other Raimundo. Bonus. Gives it back to Harvey. Now it's with MJ. MJ kicks out to Bonus. Bonus launches. No good. And a foul will be called on Jinril Manikid. That's one thing that's hard when you cover brothers that are on the court for most of the game. You get them confused for a bit, especially when they have the last names on the back of the jersey, as Monte Castro will shoot free throws. Umak needs to take advantage of the penalty situation here. EAC at the penalty already, and we all know the University of Makati Herons. They're a pretty good shooting free throw team, as we see Monte Castro at the line. Hits both. It's been back and forth from a single possession lead for EAC and not. You know, the University of Makati Herons keeping it close throughout this whole game, and that's what you need. You just got to stay in striking distance, and at the end game, when you make the right decisions, you may nab the W. Bonus, binigay kay MJ. Now it's down low to Jinril Banikid. Banikid goes opposite, and he will finish. Actually, that's Edmund Mundas with the finish. And basketball will stay with the Herons. Halfway through the third quarter, 52, the EAC Generals, 47, the University of Makati Herons, as Kyle Buen will take a quick break. Valinia against the pressure of Mundas. Now it's with Monte Castro. Valinia will lose the basketball to Raimundo. Bonus will fly to the rim, and he will finish, giving the Generals a 7-point lead. Monte Castro, binigay kay Rosales. Rosales has been quiet here. Rosales, binigay kay Monte Castro. Three-pointer, no good. Ball is tipped. Ball is now with Luna. Bonus, binigay kay Raimundo. Raimundo stops for a mid-range. Jay Butter. MJ Raimundo with his patented mid-range pull-up will give his squad a 9-point lead. 56-47. The Generals up by 9. Clint Bonus all the way to the rim. And MJ Raimundo with the mid-range pull-up. (56-47). The EAC Generals up by 9. Just like that, the Generals get some momentum, and now they have a 9-point lead as the University of Makati Herons with the possession. Valinia, binigay kay Rosales. Rosales, 3, strong. Rosales will go back up. He misses. Laksarum will try to recover, and ball will go to the Generals. Just like that, the Generals starting to take over here in the third quarter. A chance here to make the lead double digits. Harvey, binigay sa kapatid niya. MJ. MJ gives it to Bonus. They swing it one more to Harvey. Harvey, 3. No. And the rebound will go to the Generals, but they could not convert there, as they will retain the possession. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Harvey inbounding the basketball. Three-pointer is up. Three-pointer short. Laksarum with the rebound. Yano, nagmamadali. Yano in attack mode, finds nobody, but Valinia will recover it. Rosales will draw the foul. The University of Makati Herons looking a little bit sloppy here on the offensive end. Like we said, another problem that seems to arise for the Herons is having that point guard that will calm things down for them. In that possession, Yano Laksarum changed his mind last minute and tries to kick out to Aki Valinia. Aki Valinia, good thing he was able to regain the possession because it was almost a steal. All of the guards of the Herons, like I said, great scores. All of them can shoot from the outside. All of them can penetrate and create for themselves. But none of them yet have mastered the point guard position, as we have a unsportsmanlike foul called on the Emilio Aguinaldo College Generals. That's going to be on Jedrick Luna. And we're going to have the University of Makati Herons go to the free throw line. As the Generals one of the assistant coaches of the Emilio Aguinaldo College Generals letting Jedrick Luna have it, saying that they are a little bit too sensitive to the physicality. And that's what you like to see from a coach, is being a leader, not just with the X's and O's, but also being a leader to extracurricular activity that goes on. He's right. Here in the Philippines, basketball is very, very physical. I mean, that's bare minimum. Physicality is bare minimum in Philippine basketball. So if you're playing college basketball in the Philippines, you would expect that you will get stuff that's extracurricular and sometimes not even a basketball play. But as a player, you have to control your emotions. You have to control, number one, your response. Does the response that you will give be worth it? Sometimes you just have to let it go. If it's extracurricular, you have to just let it go and look at the bigger picture of what your team is trying to accomplish. And in that moment, you can't really control your emotions sometimes too. We're all human. And some of these college players, they're still young. They don't have that maturity yet sometimes. Yes, some of these players are mature already, but some of them have not got into that level yet. As that is an unsportsmanlike foul on Jedrick Luna. As Aki Valinia will shoot free throws here. Jedrick Luna has been a good performer for his squad. I'm sure he did not mean any harm. I'm sure his emotions just got the best of him. As Tesokan will come into the basketball game for him. But Aki Valinia will not convert those free throws. Valinia will shoot the second one. He makes it. 49-56. Umak Herons down by 7 here. As Kasan will enter the game for the white shirts. Laksarum inbounding the basketball. Now it's with Roldan. 10 seconds left to shoot. Roldan, naghahanap ng kakampi. Nahanap si Tesokan. Sean steps back. 2 seconds left. Tesokan heaves. No good. Rebound will go to the Generals. MJ with the basketball. MJ gives it to his brother Harvey. Harvey gives it back to MJ. MJ shoots a 3. Yes, sir! MJ Raimundo brings the lead of the Generals up to 10. Can the Herons respond? 59-49. Roldan, siya may hawak ng bola. Good defense coming from Clint Bonus. They find Aki Valinia. Great help from Harvey. Here comes MJ. MJ gives it to Bonus. Bonus attacks. Gives it to Harvey. Harvey mid-range pull up. In and out. And a foul will be called here on the Generals. 59-49, just like that. It's a 10-point lead for the Emilio Aguinaldo College Generals. And a foul has been called on Texon and free throws for the Generals, or for the Herons, sorry. But let's take a quick moment here to thank our sponsors that make the Pinoyliga Nextman Cup happen. Pinoyliga.com. We are live on pusop.com and the official YouTube page of Pinoy Liga. Buffalo Wings and Things, LGR, Smart, and Yokohama Diamonds. And of course, our title sponsor, the Pinoyliga Nextman Cup, is brought to you by the Shawarma Shack. As both free throws will be good for the University of Makati Herons. 59-51, 8-point deficit faced by the University of Makati EAC. Can they bring it back to double digits? Bonus, siya may hawak ng bola. Bonus uses a screen of Mundas. Now the screen of Texon. Bonus looking to enter in the post, but he doesn't. Harvey now with the basketball. Harvey goes to Namoro. Namoro pump fakes. Mid-range J. Yes, sir! Jeffrey Namoro with a good-looking jumper. Sean Tesokan with the basketball. Defended by Harvey Raimundo. 10-point lead for the Generals, and Clint Bonus would get the steal, and Bonus will convert for two. 63-51, biggest lead yet for the Generals. Tesokan will try to kick out, and another turnover, but the Makati Herons will get it back. Three-pointer up, no good, and they will get the possession back. Valinia, 10 seconds left to shoot. Valinia throws up a wild shot, but it will stay with the University of Makati. As Monte Castro will come on to the game for Von Roldan. Von Roldan having a sloppy third quarter here, as Sealy will come in for Edmund Mundas. 7 seconds left to shoot. Valinia inbounding, finds Laksarum. Laksarum launches strong. And the rebound will go to Harvey. Harvey, nagmamadali. Harvey in attack mode. Gives it to MJ Raimundo. MJ Raimundo will go up. He will miss. Basketball will go to Harvey Raimundo. Harvey says, let's slow it down. 10 seconds. Harvey pulls up for a three. No good. Bodies on the floor. As the University of Makati will get it. 38 seconds left to shoot. 16-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Kasan, binigay kay Monte Castro. Monte Castro drives middle, kicks out to Aki Valinia. Valinia, three, butter! Aki Valinia will bring down the lead of EAC back to single digits. And we have a lot of extracurricular activity happening on the floor here, as our officials will call a double foul. 63-54, 1 second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the Generals will have the basketball. Will they shoot the last shot of this quarter? Harvey calling thumbs up. Harvey against Yano Laksarum. Harvey staying patient. Goes the opposite way of the screen. Gives it to Tesokan. Tesokan all the way to the rim. Too strong. MJ with the rebound. MJ goes up. MJ will convert. And just like that, the EAC Generals will end the third quarter with an 11-point lead. 65-54, the Herons down by 11, as we take a look at the LGR rebound of the game. None other by MJ Raimundo.
Yes! Don't worry! Be unleashed with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Pinoyliga Nextman Cup presented by the Shawarma Shack. I am Justin Alfonso. I will be with you throughout this last quarter of this first match as the EAC Generals up by 11. Can Namoro build on it? Yes, sir! Jeffrey Namoro hits a shot and has a play gun and shoots his defender. 68-54, 14-point lead for the Generals. Tesokan, binigay kay Valinia. Now it's with Monte Castro. 4 seconds left to shoot. Valinia pump fakes, jabs, goes opposite. Dumps down to Kasan. Kasan will miss, but he will draw the foul. 68-54. What a game coming from the Generals. A second half eruption coming from the red shirts will give them this 14-point lead as Jeffrey Kasan will shoot the first. Will make that first one. 68-55, 9 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in this fourth quarter as Sealy will retrieve the missed free throw of Kasan. Capana, binigay kay MJ Raimundo. Now it's with Jeffrey Namoro. Now it's with Sealy. Sealy finds Raimundo. They find Namoro one more time. Same spot. Not the same result. As Monte Castro with the basketball. Monte Castro in attack mode. Kasan will go up and will draw another foul. As we have a player on the floor. That's Aki Valinia. As the referees will review that last play on how and why Aki Valinia is on the ground. Aki Valinia is a very tough player, and for him to be on the ground, something must have happened. As we see the EAC huddle on screen here. We just want to greet everyone watching the Pinoyliga Nextman Cup presented by the Shawarma Shack, live on pusop.com and live on YouTube at the Pinoyliga official page. It is early on this Thursday morning, and for all of you watching here today, we say hi. As we see the University of Makati bench here, and then the EAC general bench. We see Harvey Raimundo taking a break, Kyle Buen taking a break. We also see the younger brother of EJ Castillo suited up for the Generals. As Yano Laksarum and company, can they come back from this 13-point lead that the Generals have? I'm Justin Alfonso. Have been along with you throughout this Nextman Cup, and we have a unsportsmanlike foul called on Jeffrey Namoro, I think. As let's take a look. Oh, sorry, that's not on Jeffrey Namoro. It is going to be on Sealy. Sorry about that. Quick confusion. As Aki Valinia will shoot 2 free throws. Valinia will hit the first. The University of Makati Herons here can use this as a trampoline to jumpstart some kind of comeback. There's still a lot of basketball left to be played here in the fourth quarter. The Generals, or I'm sorry, the Herons just need to find continuity on the offensive end. They have a lot of offensive weapons. We can start naming them all. You got Yano Laksarum, who can shoot the 3 and can create, can penetrate. You have Monte Castro, who's a streaky scorer. You have Aki Valinia, who can shoot and play in the post at the same time. And then you have Axel Rosales, who's a lights-out shooter. So what can they do? They can find more continuity on offense. Try to find the better shot, the best shot. Move the ball around. Look at their sets. And on the defensive end, try to slow down the Raimundo brothers and not give them second chance opportunities. Make sure you rebound the basketball well. As the Generals now with the basketball. Namoro, siya may hawak ng bola. Binigay kay MJ Raimundo. MJ Raimundo drives middle. And he will score. And what a beautiful right-hand scoop from MJ Raimundo. as the University of Makati Herons down by 11 once again. Balinya, siya may hawak ng bola. Uses a screen of Yano Laksarum. Now he's in the post against a much smaller Jeffrey Namoro. Laksarum, three. No, they seem to fail to convert from the three-point line here as we have another whistle here. As we have an assistant coach of the EAC Generals talking to Jeffrey Namoro there, telling him how to run that set. As we have Axel Rosales coming into the game here. Let's see if that will start something for the Herons. And if you're the EAC Generals, to secure this win, you just got to keep doing what you're doing. Maybe take care of the basketball a little bit more. But other than that, they look good. And that man right there continues to put on a show, a quick 4-0 run just by MJ Raimundo himself. Rosales binigay kay Baruelo. Baruelo trying to go to Kasan down low, and that will be a foul on Tesokan. That's something that the University of Makati Herons can keep doing. High-low, as they have been successful drawing fouls against the Generals, as the Generals are already up to their fourth personal or fourth team foul in this quarter. One more and it's the penalty, and we still got 7 minutes and 35 seconds left to go. Monte Castro all the way to the rim. That's good, and that's what you like to see from the guards of Umak, is making decisions right away whether to shoot, drive, or pass. And right there, Monte Castro decided to drive all the way to the rim, and it was successful. Campana with the basketball. Gives it to Mundas. Now it's with MJ Raimundo. Raimundo hesitates, kicks out to Campana. Now it's with Namoro. And down low it goes, but they will miss. Ball is loose. Ball is tapped around. As we have bodies on the floor, it looks like Monte Castro and Jeffrey Namoro is down low. As Monte Castro does not want to give up the basketball there. And jump ball. 72-61. The Generals up by 11 here, as Campana and MJ Raimundo will take a quick breather. Clint Bonus and Harvey Raimundo will come into the game for the Generals. And para naman dito for the Herons, it's Monte Castro, Baruelo, Rosales, Laksarum, and Casad. And for the Generals, it's Harvey Raimundo, Jeffrey Namoro, Clint Bonus, and the other two big men for EAC is Tesokan. And if I'm not mistaken, that's Edmund Mundas. But Coronel will come back in the game for the Generals, as we have 6 minutes and 55 seconds left to go in this fourth. A lot of basketball left to be played. Herons have a lot of time, but if they keep thinking that time might run out, so they need to do something quick. They gotta get a stop. Mid-range J, no good. Baruelo with the rebound. Here comes Monte Castro. They're going the other way. Monte Castro in attack mode. Gives it to Laksarum. Laksarum will draw that foul. A scary play there. But glad to see everyone is just fine. As that is the 5th team foul on the Generals. And from here on out, the Umak Herons will be shooting free throws anytime a foul will be called. And that will play in the favor of the white shirts, because like we said, the University of Makati Herons in their previous game shot 90% from the free throw stripe. They're a pretty good shooting free throw team. And that proves the point. Yano will hit the first of two. 72-62, 10-point deficit. Can they make it 9? Yes, sir, they do. The Herons bidding to come back in this matchup. Bonus, siya may hawak ng bola. Gives it to Harvey Raimundo on the right side, back with Bonus. 2-3 zone being shown here by the University of Makati Herons. Coronel gives it back to Bonus. Now it's at Harvey. Harvey drives middle, kicks out to Coronel. Coronel pump fakes, drives baseline, kicks out for a wide open 3, short. Coronel will get the rebound. Ball is tipped, ball is loose. Herons will get it back. Perfect opportunity here for a good momentum swing for the Herons. Monte Castro, no short. And the rebound will go to the Generals. Here comes Harvey. Harvey on the left side. Harvey slowing it down, knowing that the time is on their side. 1-2-2 zone here, shown by the Herons. Now it's back to a 2-3. Bonus kicks out to Kelly Coronel. Coronel 3, butter! Kelly Coronel just entered the game and he will contribute with a three-pointer of his own. 75-63, biggest lead for the Generals. Can the Herons respond? Yano, binigay kay Rosales. Rosales has been absolutely quiet in the second half. And great defense by Harvey Raimundo. Raimundo will try to go down low, but he will turn it over. Monte Castro fires. He hits. Shooter's touch for Monte Castro and will bring the lead of EAC to single digits. We are halfway through the fourth quarter. Bonus, slowing it down, gives it to Raimundo. Baniked will try to go for that pocket pass, but they will turn it over. And Monte Castro, a quick 5-0 run of his own, will bring the lead of EAC down to 7. EAC needs to be careful here. They need to take care of that basketball. Bonus, siya may hawak ng bola. Raimundo, 3. No. And Makati will get the rebound. If they score here, EAC needs to be careful. Baruelo all the way to the rim. Wild shot, no good. Kelly Coronel will get the basketball. Coronel goes all the way, and he will convert as the University of Makati needs to inbound the ball. The is running as they will finally inbound the basketball. 9-point deficit. And another steal, and the University of Makati will get it back, and Yano Laksarum will hit that 3. 77-71. 6-point lead for the Generals. Here comes EAC. EAC sloppy here in this fourth quarter. 77-71. 6-point lead here. As we see Coach Pido pleading to the referees that last possession. A little bit of sloppy action coming from both teams right now with 3 minutes and 33 seconds. With a 3 here, the Umak Herons can bring this lead to a single-digit deficit. Or a single possession deficit, sorry. Yano, 3. Butter! Just like that, it's only a 3-point lead for the Generals, and the University of Makati here bidding to come back and tie this ball game up. Don't go away just yet, mga kaliga. We got a good basketball game on your hands, as we'll be back after this timeout. EAC in trouble here. I mean, not yet, but 77-74. A comeback here from the Umak Herons. The EAC Generals already in penalty. Only one team foul for the Herons. So just right there, the story is absolutely different. And the Herons here coming alive in the fourth quarter. Rosales. Binigay kay Baruelo. 12 seconds left to shoot. Monte Castro, binigay kay Kasan. Kasan to Rosales. Rosales gives it back to Monte Castro. Monte Castro launches. No. Kasan with the rebound. And Kasan will convert. And just like that, it's only a 1-point lead for the Generals. The Umak Herons have come alive in the fourth quarter. The Generals give it to Raimundo. Raimundo launches. No good, and the rebound will go to Umak. 77-76, and the Herons get the lead. And a foul has been called here. And Monte Castro will go to the free throw line. The University of Makati Herons down 12 in the fourth quarter has a chance to either tie the ball game up or go up by 1. And it's a tie ball game, 77 apiece, 7-7-7-7. It's an angel number. If you're watching this and if you're looking for a sign here, there's your sign. And this might be the sign for the Herons as well. Oh, and they miss it. But we have a tie ball game on our hands. So grab your popcorn, grab your soda, take your seats, because we have a basketball game on our hands. Ladies and gentlemen, last 2 minutes brought to you by the Shawarma Shack. MJ Raimundo, his pattern in mid-range J is good and will give the lead back to the Generals. 79-77. Can the Herons tie the ball game up or even get the lead? Rosales binigay kay Baruelo. 6 seconds left to shoot. Rosales drives. Rosales steps back. Rosales goes up. No good. A wild shot from Axel Rosales there. And you would think you're in a good position. Why would you force up a shot like that? But then you would say Axel Rosales has the green light to take shots like that. 79-77. Can EAC ice this game? A minute and 20 seconds left. Bonus, siya may hawak ng bola. 1-2-2 zone here for the Herons. Bonus, 7 seconds left to shoot. Baniked, 3, no! And Kasan with the rebound. Umak here has a chance to tie this game or even get the lead. What are they gonna do? Monte Castro gives it to Rosales. Rosales, 3, butter! The lead is now with the University of Makati Herons with a big-time 3 from Axel Rosales. 18 points for the sharpshooter of the Herons. As we take a look at that extra pass from Kasan. And a beautiful shot from Axel Rosales. Timeout has been called by the EAC Generals. The Pinoyliga Nextman Cup presented by the Shawarma Shack play-in series is a good one. As we clarified, that last shot of Axel Rosales is only a 2-pointer. So it is only a tie ball game, 79 apiece. Once again, that Axel Rosales shot is only a 2-pointer. As the official score is 79-79 with 53 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. EAC with the possession. Foul story. 5 personal fouls already for the Generals, and for the University of Makati Herons, it's only 1. Harvey Raimundo, siya may hawak ng bola. 9 seconds left to go. MJ, mid-range J, no good. Rebound will go to Kapana. Kapana too strong. And Valina will get the rebound. 7-second difference between shot clock and game clock. 79 apiece. The University of Makati Herons with the basketball. Monte Castro on the left side of the court. Monte Castro dives middle. All the way to the rim. Off the glass and it's good. Monte Castro will get the lead back for the University of Makati Herons. 81-79. The white shirts up by 2 just like that. What a beautiful take. No fear in his eyes, Monte Castro. 81-79, EAC. Their biggest lead of this game was 12 points. But now with only 15 seconds left, they're the ones down by 2. And let's remind everyone watching, this is a win or go home matchup. So whoever comes out with the dub will move on, and whoever loses this game will go home, and their dreams of a Pinoyliga Nextman Cup Championship will be out the window. What a game! Kahit ako, pinapawisan na dito eh. Ganon kainit ang labanan between both of these teams, as EAC will have a chance to either win this game or tie this ball game up. 15 seconds on the game clock, 14 seconds on the shot clock, 1 point difference. Harvey Raimundo binigay kay MJ Raimundo. Harvey, pump fakes, drives, and that's a foul. That's fine because they have 4 fouls left to give if you're Umak. 8 seconds left to shoot here. Inbounding the basketball for EAC is Bonus. Harvey comes out of a screen. Harvey drives all the way to the rim. Oh my God, tie ball game up. Harvey Raimundo will go all the way to the rim and tie this game up. 81 apiece. Are we gonna go an extra 5 minutes here on our play-in series as we take a look at that replay? Harvey Raimundo with great body control and a great scoop to finish. Timeout by the University of Makati Herons. What will they do? 3 seconds left to shoot in this quarter. Who would you think the ball will go to? You could draw up a play for Axel Rosales, or you could use him as a decoy. He's been hot all game, 17 points for that young man. And if you're EAC, how are you going to defend the 3-headed guard monster of the Herons in Monte Castro, Laxarum, and Rosales? You also have Aki Valinia in the game in that previous possession. So if you're EAC, you have to be careful too. You're in the penalty. If you foul, that's free throws for Umak. And Umak is a particularly good free throw shooting team. So if you're EAC, you have to play honest defense. You cannot foul carelessly. And if you're the Umak Herons, you would try to win this game. And here we go on the court for the Herons. It's Laxaron, Valinia, Monte Castro, Casan, and Rosales. And for EAC, it's Bonus, the Raimundo brothers, Buen, and their big man. Laxarum launches. No. And that will be it. We are going to overtime. 81 apiece. An extra 5 minutes for our play-in game. As the University of Makati Herons and the EMILIO Aguinaldo College Generals will go an extra 5 minutes. Do you guys know those special deals for breakfasts for restaurants or cafe to get some crowd during the breakfast hour. You know that kind of deal. Like, okay, you buy one thing, you get one thing. But here at Pinoy Liga, you get 4 quarters and you get an extra one at 9:30 a.m. Well, it's already 11:30 a.m. But yeah, here we give you 4 quarters and we give you an extra one for free. That's how we work over here. So if you love basketball, you better come and join what we're doing here at the Pinoy Liga Cup brand, as we are home of the 7 power tournaments here in the Philippines. Right now, we're starting off with the Pinoyliga Nextman Cup and the Pinoyliga Alumni Cup. And coming soon is the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup. 24 teams, 4 conferences, the best of college basketball here in the Philippines. And we will be the home of that. But let's get back to the ball game. An extra 5 minutes. It's overtime. 81-81. University of Makati with the basketball. Rosales, 3. Yes, sir. Axel Rosales starts off the quarter with a big 3-pointer, giving them a 3-point lead. Bonus. Siya may hawak ng bola. 12 seconds left to shoot. Now it's with Raimundo. Raimundo launches. Yes, sir! Just like that. Harvey Raimundo answers back with a 3 of his own. Are we smelling another overtime? I mean, hey, if you're a basketball fan, you must love it. Monte Castro swings it one more to Valinia. Valinia pump fakes. That's a travel. (84-84). EAC, Umak battling it out. Raimundo with a beautiful dump down pass. What basketball we are seeing from Harvey Raimundo. Llano with the basketball. 86-84. Monte Castro gives it to Casa. Now it's with Laksarum. 9 seconds left to shoot. Laksarum drives middle, kicks out to Monte Castro. Monte Castro, 3, no good. Ball is loose. It's with Valinia. Valinia fighting for it. Laksarum now regains it. They go down to Casa, and that's a foul. Wow. What a basketball game we have here at 11 in the morning. But a quick correction here from myself. So whoever loses this game will have one more game on Sunday. So that's apologies on my end. As I have been saying, winner go home. It's not go home for the losing team. They will have one more game. But it is a good matchup between these two teams, as Kasana will tie the ball game up for the 3rd time in our overtime period. EAC with the basketball. Raimundo binigay kay Bonus. Umak staying in their zone defense. Bonus binigay kay Raimundo. Now it's back with Harvey. 10 seconds left to shoot. Harvey spins middle. Teardrop is up. Short. Ball is loose. Ball is tapped. Harvey will get his own rebound. Bonus will get it back. 10 seconds left to shoot on the shot clock. Bonus finds Mundas. Mundas loses it. Mundas regains it, but that's a traveling violation. Great defense coming from the University of Makati Herons. Let's see here if they can convert on the offensive end. 86 apiece in our overtime period. Aki Valinia in the game for the Herons. Valinia looking for a teammate, finds Laksarum. Laksarum binigay kay Kasan. Now it's with Rosales. Rosales in trouble, doubled quickly by EAC. Rosales drives baseline, looking for a teammate. DHO to Laksarum. Laksarum regains it. 4 seconds left to shoot. They swing it to Monte Castro. Monte Castro pump fakes. 3-pointer up. No good. In and out. Valinia with the rebound. Valinia goes up. Valinia misses. And the rebound will go to the Generals. Bonus going the other way. Asking for a screen. Clint looking for a teammate. Finds Raimundo. They swing it one more for Baniket. 3. Yes, sir! Jindril Baniquer regains the lead for EAC. Last 2 minutes of our overtime period brought to you by the Shawarma Shack. Hesitation by Laksarum. Pulls up for a mid-range J, in and out. Ball is with Aki. Aki goes up. Aki misses. And ball will stay with Umak. Boy, do we have a basketball game on our hands. Wow. What a day. What a great day to start this doubleheader with an overtime game like this. Valinia will travel. As we take a look, both teams still have one timeout left in our overtime period. EAC already in the penalty, and UMAC only has 2 team fouls. 1 minute and 41 seconds left to go. EAC with the possession, and they're up by 3. Harvey gives it to Clint Bonus. Now it's back with Raymundo. Harvey. 10 seconds left to shoot. Harvey drives, kicks out to his brother MJ. MJ loses it. MJ regains it. 5 seconds left to shoot. MJ drives middle. MJ loses it. UMAC will regain it. Here comes Monte Castro, the hot hand. Monte Castro pulls back, steps back for a 3. Yes, sir! 5th time that we have tied this game up in this overtime period. 89 apiece. Harvey all the way, wild shot, no good. And a foul will be called on UMAC. What a game. 89-89, EAC and UMAC tied up in our extra period with 55 seconds left to go. What a game. Wow. You know, you would think the EAC Generals would try to finish this game off. They had a really good explosion in the second half. Their biggest lead was up to 12. They had the confidence and the momentum. But UMAC just woke up and had some life in them and came back into this game. But the EAC Generals will miss 2 free throws, but they will get another possession. 10 seconds left to shoot. Clint Bonus on the right side of the court. MJ Raymundo setting a screen. They kick it out to Harvey. Harvey 3, no. And the ball will go to Aki Valinia, and that would be a foul on Edmund Mondaz. And that will be free throws for Aki Valinia. A chance to get the lead back for the white shirts. And that's what EAC needs to be careful of, is the fouling situation, knowing that the University of Makati is already in the penalty, plus they're a really good shooting free throw team. Valinia shoots, Valinia hits. Aki Valinia regains the lead for the University of Makati. 90-89, 40 seconds left to go. The Pinoyliga Nextman Cup presented by the Shawarma Shack. Our play-in series is in full effect as Valinia will hit both free throws. 2-point lead for the Herons. Bonus, binigay kay Raymundo, back to Bonus. Now it's with MJ, back to Bonus. Harvey shoots a 3, yes sir! That's the lead to the EAC Generals. Harvey Raymundo. What a big time shot from a big time player. 92-91, the Generals up by 1. As we take a look at the beautiful ball movement side to side to break that zone for EAC. And Harvey Raymundo, the recipient of that wide open shot to give them this 1-point lead. As we take a moment to thank our quick sponsors, Pinoyliga.com. We are live on PusoP.com and the Pinoy Liga official YouTube page. Buffalo Wings and Things, LGR, Smart Sports, Yokohama Diamonds, and the Pinoyliga Nextman Cup is presented by the Shawarma Shack. I am Justin Alfonso. I have been with you throughout this whole game. 5 quarters we've been together, ladies and gentlemen. And it has been a lot of fun seeing some great college basketball on a Thursday morning. As the EAC Generals back with the lead, 92-91. 28 seconds left to go here in our overtime period. On the floor for the Generals, it's Edmund Mondas, Clint Bonus, Harvey Raimundo, MJ Raimundo, and Jinril Baniked. And for UMAC, it's Kasan, Montecastro, Rosales, Valinia, and Laksarum. Line formation for the UMAC Herons. 28 seconds left to shoot, 14 seconds on the shot clock, 14-second difference. Rosales, siya may hawak ng bola. Can he make things happen for his squad here? Rosales still with the basketball, 7 seconds left to shoot. Rosales crosses over, kicks out to Montecastro. Montecastro all the way. Oh, beautiful play from UMAC as Aki Valinia will regain the lead for EAC. Beautiful basketball from the Herons. And that's what you say, UMAC basketball. Rosales was able to magnetize the defense to come outside because of his outside shooting and his threat. And as you can see here, he drives, he pump fakes, gives it to Montecastro. Montecastro also drawing the defense with his penetrating abilities and was able to find a wide open diving Aki Valinia. And that's how you play UMAC basketball. And you would think, where was this all game long? And for the EAC Generals, nothing you could do there, just great offense coming from the Herons. And if you're the Herons, you have 2 fouls to give. You could use that to your advantage so that you could throw off the Generals off their inbounding play. You could cause a foul and they will inbound again. So let's see if the Herons will use that to their advantage and foul EAC midway through their play and have them restart their inbounding play. 92-93, UMAC up by 1. Harvey with the basketball. Harvey all the way to the rim, and there's the foul. But that will be a shooting foul. As Harvey Raimundo is on the floor. As we take a look, Harvey with a beautiful sidestep runs into Aki Valinia there. As Harvey Raimundo will make his way to the free throw line. A chance here to tie the ball game up or win by 1 or give a lead by 1. Harvey will miss the first one. As Yano Laksarum will give words of encouragement to Harvey. Both teams in a penalty here. Harvey makes the second one. 10 seconds left to shoot. What will UMAC do? Montecastro. 6 seconds left to shoot. Montecastro still with the basketball. Montecastro doing it all himself. He gets blocked. And we're going to another overtime. An extra 5 minutes. By the way, guys, here at Pinoyliga Nextman Cup, it's buy 4, get 2 free. That's what we do here on a Thursday morning. So don't go away just yet, mga kaliga. We have an extra 5 minutes coming your way. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Pinoyliga Nextman Cup. By the way, we have a special offer for all of you guys today. Get 4 quarters and get 2 free. That's what we do. As we start the second overtime quarter for both of these teams, as Harvey Raimundo will shoot 2 free throws. 93 apiece. What a game from both of these teams. I mean, just pure heart. Pure heart. As Harvey Raimundo will make that free throw. And you would think, if you would just made 2, if they were able to get a block on the other end, they would have won this game. But that's not the case. Maybe that happened in another multiverse. As Harvey Raimundo will make both free throws. Monte Castro with the basketball all the way to the rim, but he will turn it over, and here comes MJ Raimundo. MJ gives it to Bonus, but Bonus could not handle. As EAC still putting up their full court press. As you see all of the assistant coaches of the Generals up on their feet, and great defense coming from the Generals. And that's what you say, full court pressure. And we have your number, because Umak has had trouble trying to break that press every matchup they have with the Generals. 95-93. The Generals with the basketball. Harvey with the basketball. Swings it to Bonus. Bonus drives all the way to the rim. My goodness. Clint Bonus gives a 4-point lead now to the Generals. Baruelo with the basketball, and that's a foul. As Baruelo will make his way to the free throw line to try and get this lead back down to 2. As Kyle Buen will re-enter the game for the Generals. On the floor right now for Umak, Rosales, Laxarum, Monte Castro, and Kasan. And to complete that will be Baruelo. And for EAC, it's the Raimundo brothers, Kyle Buen, Clint Bonus, and Kelly Coronel. 97-94 now. 3-point lead for the Generals. In our second overtime period. What a start to our play-in series here at the Pinoyliga Nextman Cup. This is what you call great basketball. Raimundo with the basketball gives it to Clint Bonus. Bonus gives it to MJ. MJ back to Bonus. Bonus now asking for a screen. He goes left side. Bonus crosses over middle. Kicks out to Kelly Coronel. Coronel launches. He hits! Kelly Coronel with a big-time three-pointer as they hit the 100-point mark with a 6-point lead now. 194, Laxarum, he answers, yes sir! Yano Laxarum, he answers and brings the lead of EAC back to a single possession. What a game! If you love basketball, you gotta love this kind of basketball matchup. Raimundo, binigay kay Kelly. Kelly drives, Kelly goes up, Kelly will not finish. And here comes Axel Rosales. Rosales looking for a teammate, finds Yano. Back to Axel. Axel pulls up for a 3. No. And Harvey Raimundo will slow it down. 2 minutes and 35 seconds left to go. What will EAC do? Harvey commanding instructions to his squad. Harvey telling Kelly to clear out. Harvey steps back for a three-pointer. No. Rebound will go to Baruelo. Still down by 3 of the Herons. Laxarum, siya may hawak ng ball on the right side. Laxarum gets it tipped. Laxarum regains it. Laxarum still with the basketball, gives it to Baruelo. Baruelo, side step, layup, no good. Baruelo kicks out to Rosales. Rosales, 3, no. Rebound will go to Yano. Yano looking for a teammate, finds Monte Castro. Monte Castro drives. Monte Castro gets rejected. Last 2 minutes brought to you by the Shawarma Shack, and Harvey Raimundo will add 2 to the EAC lead. And that's a 5-point lead. A minute and 52 seconds left to go as we take a look at that Llano Laksarum 3. And a Harvey de Mundo layup to bring their lead up to 5. As the University of Makati Herons take a timeout. We'd like to thank our sponsors and take this opportunity of this timeout. We would like to thank Pinoyliga.com, Pusopi.com, Buffalo's Wings and Things, LGR Smart Sports, Yokohama Diamonds, and the Pinoyliga Nextman Cup is presented by the Shawarma Shack. Both teams are in the penalty. Umak out of timeouts, and the Generals with 1 timeout. Let's see how those stats will play in the last minute and 52 seconds. You know, it's only a 5-point lead. And with a minute and 52 seconds left to go, so that means there's still a lot of time for the Generals to make things happen. Oh, I'm sorry, for the Herons to make things happen, as they will inbound at the sideline. Llano, inbounding duties. Gives it to Baruelo. Back to Llano. Llano, deep 3. No. Rebound will go to EAC. Kelly gives it to Raimundo. Now it's with Clint Bonus. A minute and 35, 13 seconds left to shoot. Raimundo drives, steps back, gives it to MJ. MJ squaring up, pull up mid-range, J short. Rebound will go to Umak. Monte Castro with the basketball. Baruelo binigay kay Laksarum. Laksarum binigay kay Monte Castro. Monte Castro fakes. 3-pointer up. Yes, sir! Just like that, it's back to a 2-point lead for EAC with a minute and 2 seconds left to go. What will EAC do? Umak coming alive here in the second overtime. Let's see if they can get a stop. Bonus, 6 seconds left to shoot. Bonus hesitates. Gives to MJ. MJ pull up 3. No, long. Rebound will go to MJ. 10 seconds left to shoot. Umak needs to get a stop. Harvey will get the foul and he will shoot 2 free throws. And that's what you would think. Why would you foul? Yes, you got beat, but you got to trust your help defender to help you out and give an honest contest. 102-100. EAC up by 2. Can Harvey ice this game? Same situation as the first overtime where he missed that free throw, but this time he's going to make sure he makes the first one. 103-100. Harvey Raimundo to shoot the next. Yes. 104-100, a 4-point lead for EAC. Let's see what Umak will do in this possession. 33 seconds left, 24 seconds on the shot clock. 8-second difference between game clock and shot clock. Second overtime here. Monte Castro pulls up for another one. Short, and the rebound will go to EAC. They're running, they're pushing. And another foul has been called. And MJ Raimundo will go to the free throw line. (104-100) as MJ Raimundo misses that layup. That free throw. What a game, ladies and gentlemen. Our first play-in match of our play-in series goes to double overtime, and it's not over just yet, as MJ Raimundo will hit that second one. 17 seconds left to shoot. Rosales gives it to Laksarum. Laksarum 3. Yes, sir, that's good. Oh, man, it's not over yet, and that's a foul, as it is only a 2-point lead for EAC. Clint Bonus needs to hit both of these free throws for them to be safe. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Let's see here what Bonus will do. Does he have the clutch veins? Makes the first one. As the EAC bench laughing and reacting at that. As Bonus will miss. Oh man, 7 seconds left to shoot. Here comes Monte Castro. Binigay kay Baruelo. Binigay kay Rosales. Rosales will turn it over. And that will be it. The EAC Generals will escape with a 3-point lead in second overtime, 106-103. And the Generals will come out victorious as we take a listen to the school hymns.
To the alma mater, University of Makati. Rejoice, we're here onward marching, be it shine, storm, cloud, or rain. Let all our voices keep ringing for the glory of our alma mater, pride of Makati and our fatherland. Beloved Umak proudly stands. Arise, thy sons and daughters, fill the air with the joy of alma mater. Resound our gladness and tidings, every echo by far and near. Yes, we are your beloved Umak, faithfully we brace our mind and spirit. We're proud to be at thy command, future builders of this land. Arise, thy sons and daughters, fill the air with the joy of alma mater. Resound our gladness and tidings, every echo by far and near. If we are near, beloved Umak, faithfully we brace our mind and spirit. We're proud to be at thy command, future builders of this land. University of Makati, future builder of this land.
Thank you very much. And the best player of the game with 26 points, 8 rebounds, and assists 5 steals and 1 block, number 11, Harvey Raymundo.
Welcome back mga kaliga. We have the best player of the game with us, Harvey Raymundo. Harvey, narinig mo ba kami? Harvey, can you hear us?
Yan.
Narinig niyo po. Ito po yung mic. Pakinggan niyo po yung sinasabi ng
Okay.
sagutin niyo na lang po yun.
Ito nga, shoot.
Welcome back mga kaliga to the Pinoyliga Nextman Cup as we finally have our winner and we are joined by our best player of the game, Harvey. Harvey, kamusta ka?
Okay lang po.
Harvey, you guys had a 12-point lead at one point in this game. Tapos yung Umak, bumalik sila. Ano yung naging mentality nyo moving forward to get this win?
So yun na nga, nangyari na yung nangyari. So maglaro lang kami ng maayos para makuha namin yung momentum ulit namin.
Harvey, last game, yung kapatid mo yung best player of the game. Ngayon, ikaw naman. How does it feel to share the court with your own brother, lalo na ngayon na nasa college na kayo?
Siyempre, masaya kasi inaabot namin parehas yung pangarap namin. Sabay namin inaabot yung mga gusto namin pag sa future namin.
Harvey, congratulations ulit sa best player of the game. Kung may mga gusto kang batiin, go ahead. The floor is yours.
Shoutout sa mama ko, sa Maris, kay Mary Grace Raimundo, kay Papa, kay Nanay, kay Merner, kay Edri, sa PLP Elise, sa Marilao James, sa girlfriend ko, kay Jenan Orsadon.
Once again, Harvey, salamat sa oras mo and congratulations to you and your team as we have a winner and the best player of the game, Harvey Raymundo. But don't go away just yet, mga kaliga. We still have our second game of our Thursday doubleheader between the ENDERUN Titans and the Olfu Phoenix at 11:30. We're way past that because of the second overtime, but we'll be back for our second game.